Checkmate. This guy's a scammer.
Silly.
Checkmate. This guy's a scammer.
Wait, guys.
Is that a job as
I
being an actual
think
scammer?
I'm gonna leave, and if any girls want to leave with me, I'd be happy to take you with me.
Hold on. He's rage quitting. He's rage quitting.
It's not a rage quit. It's just you're not on the level of me
Adam,
or
in the
any
fight,
of
in
these
the-
girls.
no,
here.
I agree with-
quitting.
Guys, hold on. Let's just take a little pause.
I didn't mean to make him
I
rage
think
quit.
I'm done,
No,
Brian.
Adam.
I don't want to listen to this guy anymore, and I feel like I might do something extreme if I were to stick around.
When I first walked in, I
I
said,
might
"Do you
have
want
to
the fade?"
polish that milk dud.
When I saw you downstairs, I said, "Do you want the fade?" And you said no.
Wow.
Okay.
See what you
When I
fucking
first
did?
walked in, I said, "Do you want the
Thanks a
fade?"
lot.
You said no. We could have took care of that before the show started.
Did you guys have like some pre-existing beef or something?
Listen,
Okay, can we switch Adam?
when
What
I
if we
came in,
kick this
when
guy
I
out
came in
instead?
downstairs, the first thing I said when I saw him, I said, "Do you need that fade?" And he said, "No, it's just content."
Oh, I didn't know you guys had like.
Yeah, as soon as I walked up, I said, "Do you need that fade?" And he said, "No, it's
Can
just
we grab this
content."
guy?
Oh, but I mean, like, did you guys have like a previous?
Yeah, because I went on No Jumper. He waited until I left the state of California, and then he started talking crazy. And I said, if you had an issue with Marquette Devon Burton, you could have said that to me when I was right there in your studio. Like, you don't have to wait until I
Did you
leave.
do an episode with him? I don't listen.
I was like, you don't have to wait until I leave.
Yeah, Big JTV. Like the video, comment, subscribe, or ring the notification bell to get notifications, man. Shouts out to you for, showing love and checking out the channel. But man, this is not a sports topic, but this is a fade topic. This is a cultural topic, and I'm going to speak on it. It's Adam22, as we like to call him here, Adolf22, or Adam16, a creep weirdo individual who got pulled. I got his punk card pulled. You know what I mean? And I was going to make a video about him waving the white flag when he was going against Fig Community World. I was going to, get into detail about what a disgusting vermin this guy is. But, I got blessed with an opportunity because that content was already gone about, this that just happened recently. So Adam22 was on the Whatever podcast, which is another one of these disgusting red pill podcasts where they just dunk on women and, humiliate them. But, ultimately they're helping these women because listen, let me tell you something, man. All these podcasts do are to improve the engagement of the OnlyFans women that go on them, right? Number one. And number two, it's to get views, clicks, and super chats, which is another reason that these podcasts exist, for money. It's a business proposition, right? So basically, a guy who I kind of watch from occasion called Saint in the Center, Marquette Devon Burton, was on there, and he has a beef with Adolf16 or Adolf22, right? Where did this beef come from? I think it's because, Satan Center reacted to the fact that, Adam16 was, just moving really, really weird in the hip hop industry and eventually selling his woman, selling his woman's body to be watched and, admired, basically pimping out his own wife, right? And because, Satan Center called this out on his own channel and reacted to this, Adam22 got mad and decided, boom, I'm going to start beefing and talking smack about him. Now, keep in mind, Satan Center had already been on Adam22's platform, No Jumper, being interviewed by Flacco's. By the way, Flacco likes Saint, you know what I mean? But Adolf22 does not. You know what I mean? So anyways, this is a beef, okay? Long story short, the slimy host of this podcast called Brian decides to invite Adam16 and Saint on a podcast together. He claims not to know they have beef, which is a lie. He clearly knows they have beef. He clearly knows they hate each other. They don't like each other. And they have history. So, You know what I mean? Shouts out to Saint. Saint decided before even the podcast started to say, hey, you want that fade? What does a fade mean? A fade means square up, fight. Let's go handle things like men, and let's actually fight. You know what I mean? And obviously, since Adam16 is a coward and a punk, he said, no, it's all content. All right. They start recording the podcast. They put Saint on one side with him and conservative women. And I think it's on purpose because Brian himself kind of considers himself kind of conservative. It's a lie. He's not. He's a weirdo. It is what it is. I don't like that platform. Same way I don't like Fresh and Fit. These platforms are there just to embarrass women. Now, are some women delusional and stupid and toxic and, you know what I mean, all these things? Yes. Absolutely. Right? But spending your whole platform, episodes upon episodes, just dunking and disrespecting these women makes you unironically worse than the women. You know what I mean? It makes you worse than them. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, why you gonna spend your time dealing with, degenerate women? Like, what? That's your whole platform. Anyways, so he puts, Brian, the host of the podcast, decides to put the degenerate women, the OnlyFans models, you know what I mean, the ones who live alternative lifestyle to sex workers, on Adam's side of the table. And on his side is the quote-unquote conservative or red pill or whatever you want to call it type of side of the table. So obviously there was going to be beef and tension. I mean, and Brian is either an idiot or smart. I'm going to go with an idiot, you know what I mean, who set this up in order for there to be conflict and issues, right? You could even consider that smart because he knows it's going to get viral and going to get covered by multiple people like myself, right? So shouts out to Saint for calling out the degeneracy of, Adam16. And, when you're Adam22 and you're an individual who's the degenerate bastard, who has no morals, who's all about the money, whose money is your God, you're willing to do anything, including prostitute yourself and your wife. And that's why he left the podcast. He rage quit because he couldn't outsmart Saint. You know what I mean? He couldn't even physically, overpower Saint. He just quit like the coward punk that he is. Anyways, get in the comment. Let me know what y'all think. Is he still a coward? Is he still a bitch? Like the video on y'all way out and check out these videos on the end screen. What do y'all think of these red pill, podcasts? Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Get in the comments. Let me know, y'all. Big JTV, man. I'm out.